Hi all. Now we have here with our FHM representative from Germany. Hello sir, nice to meet you. Could you just brief me about yourself and what is FHM?
Hi, my name is Prateek. I'm the representative for FHM. FHM basically means Fachhochschule des Mittelstands. So School of Applied Science at Mittelstand. Mittelstands is particularly a place in Germany. We are a very old private institution that is state aggregated. It was founded in 2000. We have 9 campuses across Germany. So that's too big for any of the institutions in Germany.
Thank you, that was really a lovely answer. Next question is, in India we see that we have that 12-year program system for like education. Is that very acceptable in Germany as well?
So for any particular undergrad program that you're looking in Germany, they look for 13 years of education. But here in India, we have just done 12 years. So what we do provide as an institution is Studienkolleg. So Studienkolleg is basically trying to teach them the particular language and equating the skill sets that they should have during the 13 years of education. So we have 3 different variants. That is W course, that's for business and management courses. T course is for engineering and technical fields. Then we have Uni Prep for medical and life science subjects. So in Studienkolleg we have 2 variants. So one is particularly is a German taught. So that is costing around 13,000 euros. So after that particular Studienkolleg, they can get into any public universities or any other private institutions that they want to do their undergrad program. So one surprising and a very eye-catching point that we have is that for all English taught programs, we provide our Studienkolleg year for free. Literally free. So the only condition that is there is that they have to do an undergrad program with us only. So that's one of the biggest advantage that any student coming to FHM would have. They do not require to pay that particular Studienkolleg year fee at all. So it will be 1 year plus 3 years of undergrad. So even in this English taught Studienkolleg year, so what happens is a student, for example, it's completely easy to clear that particular exam. If certain students are very bright and they write an exam. So we provide them an offer in terms of the 6 months of the Studienkolleg year to write the exam and clear it. In case they clear that particular exam, then they can straight away, after 6 months, they can straight away complete get on to their undergrad program. Mm-hmm. So this is one of the advantages or a concession that we provide from ourselves.
Yeah, it was an incredible answer. I think all students need to hear that. And the next question is, I see that you have a great internship opportunity for like students, like you provide them. Can you just brief me about that?
One of the main motto of FHM is that you just don't sit in classes. You have to look at the practical side of it as well. So what happens is every program, be it undergrad or masters, so what happens is all of these particular courses have internship part of their program that is compulsory. So once they complete that internship, that's when they get their degree certificate. Mm-hmm. And we are a small and medium sized institution. So what does that mean is we are tied up with more than 5,000 institutions, that is companies. So what happens is we ourselves provide those internships or help the student to land into internships. So what happens, they do not have that headache that, okay, am I going to find an internship or not? Mm-hmm. So we are going to help them to land into internships. That's one of the biggest things that any student, it's a relieving point for them. Mm-hmm. And even in that particular internship, it can be paid or unpaid depending on the company that they are applying for and what the company requires. And even in terms of, there is an additional subject that we have is that entrepreneurship. So it is there in every program. So what happens is they get to learn what's the essence of business. If they have their own idea, there are incubators where they can build it, or else they are given a particular assignment to build their own business so that they understand what pain it takes into building a particular business, how to do, what to do, so they can completely implement what they have learned. So the whole point of this particular subject is that you just do not learn in 4 walls. You have to implement it at a job, you have to implement it at a level of business so that they get to practicalize the particular concept that they have learned. And this is just not for learning. by end of their degree certificate, they would also get a certificate of entrepreneurship for themselves with this particular thing. And it is there for all the courses that are there.
Yeah. So like the internship certificate would be provided for all the students, like everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. That's really a great opportunity for like all the students. And like the last question, since we see that medical field is very emerging in Germany, so I just heard that you have a state accredited license with a dual degree. Can you just brief me about that, sir?
We have programs like physiotherapy, then occupational therapy, care management, physician assistants. So physician assistants might look very foreign word, but it is similar to nursing. So what happens is in all of our particular health care subjects, we provide uni prep year. So basically it's B1 level of German language that we look at. So in this particular uni prep, what is going to be done is they are going to be prepped for TELEC exam. So TELEC exam is basically an entry exam, like how we have NEET, that is TELEC. So they'll be completely taught in terms of technical wordings, and they'll be prepped for C1 level of German language. And apart from that, they will be even prepared for the state accredited license that they have to acquire to start working. So this completely happens in the uni prep year, and once they start their degree, so it's a dual degree program. Why is that called in that particular way? Means they are studying as well as working at the same time. So this is one of the beauty of our particular course, is that they can earn while they are studying, and they get placed in a hospital by the institution itself, so that they get the practical knowledge as well as the theoretical knowledge. And this doesn't go for free, because they have already a license, that state aggregated license. They can work as well. So a minimum pay of 1,200 to 1,600 euros are being given per month. So it takes literally 3 to 6 months after their starting their degree, not the uni prep, but the degree. So they'll be able to start earning. One of the best things a student can have is where they're learning as well as they're studying at the same time.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. I feel that information was like really useful to you all, and thank you so much for
Thank you.
being here, sir. It was lovely having you here.
Thank you.